Hey, this morning we are shedding light on genetic testing that could potentially save your life. It's called BRCA or BRCA gene testing, and it can help identify mutations in your DNA that could put you more at risk of cancer. News 4's Alexandria Adams spoke with a woman who says it's this testing that helped reveal her cancer diagnosis.
They were testing, I think, for 109 different mutations, and I really didn't think anything about it.
Cindy Batts says she's always taken part in studies at Vanderbilt, but it was the BRCA testing that led her to her biggest health scare.
2 years, year and a half, 2 years later, they call me and tell me I have BRCA mutation and a very rare mutation. I think you were in shock when anybody says the C word and it's you.
Katie Lang, director of Cancer Genetic Counseling Services at Vanderbilt, says this testing can help pinpoint other forms of cancer.
BRCA1 and 2 genes are genes that everybody has. And in some cases, people are born with a broken copy of one of those genes. BRCA mutations are associated with prostate cancer in men, breast cancer in men, ovarian cancer. They can cause pancreatic cancer in some families. So one important message we always like to give out is that men and women can have BRCA testing.
Lang says there are indicators as to why you should consider taking a test.
If there's cancers earlier in your family than you would normally expect. So in the world of breast cancer, that's typically breast cancers diagnosed before somebody is 50 years old. And that could be in any relative. And importantly, that could be on your mother's side or your father's side.
Bat says without the BRCA testing, her health may have taken a turn for the worse.
If it hadn't have been for the test, I think the cancer would have probably been further along. I had my examination a couple of months ago, and they said I was good, I was stable.
Reporting for News 4 Nashville, I'm Alexandria Adams.
Now, there are two BRCA test options. That's saliva and blood. Now, according to the genetic counselor we spoke to, both are just as effective. Genetic counseling can actually be done from home, and so can the saliva test. When it comes to the cost, it's about $250 out of pocket. Oftentimes, there are some financial assistance options for you if you want to check into that.